Good morning. We're going to start a new chapter on complex numbers and imaginary numbers. The last chapter of the quarter, last week for seniors. So a reminder, I squared equals -1. So when you have an odd, you want to take 1 away and put it on the side. Then for the evens, you want to put squared, which just divides it by 2. Now, I squared equals -1. Put whatever power. And then -1 squared is 1. So I'm not putting that. And I just have an I. There's the answer. When you have an even, you want to put squared, which divides it by 2. Then you have I squared, which is -1 to the 10th. Any negative to an even power is just the number, so that's 1. There's your answer. Now when you have square roots with a negative, we've done this already, just do the square root. You can use your calculator if you want, which gives me 3 square root of 2. I'm just going to put an I because it's negative. Then when you have just a bunch of absolute or imaginary numbers, no parentheses or nothing, just combine like terms. So here's an I, here's an I, here's an I. I add all those up. I get 17I minus 1. The proper way to put it is with the number first and then the I. Next, when you got parentheses, make sure you change everything inside of it. Plus 8I plus 3 plus 7I. Combine your like terms, start with your numbers. That's 0. Then go to your i's, and that gives me 15I. Alright, when you're multiplying without parentheses, just multiply the numbers, multiply the i's. We know that I squared is -1, which gives me a final answer of -18. More multiplying without parentheses, same way. So multiply your numbers. 4 times 2 times -2 is -16. I times I is I squared, which gives me -16 times -1, which gives me 16. And then when you have parentheses, you want to distribute, but when it's squared, make sure you write it twice. Now just distribute. 2 times 2, 4. 2 times 3i is 6i. 3 times 2i is 6i. 3 times 3i, 3i times 3i is 9i squared. Whenever you have a squared, it makes it the opposite. Now just combine your like terms. Start with the numbers. 4 and -9 give me -5. 6 and 6 gives me 12i. There's your final answer. Keep everything going. You guys are doing great. Miss you guys. Have a good day.